Yet another Sunday that I skipped on grocery shopping. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share with you another Monday grocery haul and meal plan. Generally, I do my shopping on Sunday nights, but being that Jake didn't have any church activities, they were canceled because of the holiday weekend, we skipped on Sunday shopping altogether. I don't know about you guys, but I personally love my Sundays, especially during football season. My husband usually gets home a little earlier on a Sunday, and it's just nice to hang out as a family and not have to go anywhere. So I got up early today and took my kids out, and we went out to the stores. And how was Walmart busy at 9:30 in the morning on a Monday? I don't even know, but the stores were packed already. I just guess that it's just the holiday season and the hustle and bustle is just upon us. So you got to be prepared for it and go in and know what you're going for and try and get in and get out. But I didn't go Black Friday shopping. I didn't really get out this weekend, and I still have a lot of empty ideas on what I want to get certain people for Christmas. So I was really looking forward to just kind of browsing around. It was a little too packed for that. My kids were a little too crazy. So I did the best that I could, but when you don't really have time to think and ponder, you have a tendency to overspend, which is why I like grocery store pickup and not necessarily going inside. But I want to go inside for Christmas ideas. So it was a catch-22. One way or another, I spent $156. I was on the phone with Amber in the parking lot. She FaceTimed me as I was just about to walk into Walmart, and I was like, wish me luck. I really don't need a whole lot here. So fingers crossed that I can get in and get out with very little money spent. $156 later, and oh my goodness. So let me take you down to the counter, show you what I got at Walmart, and then we'll get into the meal plan that is so fun. We're kicking off into everything exciting. It is holiday season. Okay, you guys, so here's a quick overview of what $156 will get you, or got me, this week at Walmart. The only thing that is not pictured here is my wet dog food, and then I'm gonna start here with this big sign. So this is pretty much a decent purchase on my grocery list, and I don't know how I feel about it just yet. So I really loved it when I first saw it, that a bunch of different kinds, and I really love the one that says Believe. This reminds me of the Polar Express, and that's just a big theme in our house. We took Mason to the Polar Express last year, and we had such a good time, and so we love this saying. And when I saw this, I was like, I love it. And it's galvanized, and it's pretty, you know, it's not heavy, but it's decently, it's a decent weight, so I don't see it blowing away. I really wanted something tall by my front door, and last year they had ones that were a little bit taller than this, and they were $16.98, but they were made of wood. And so I loved this one because, like, look how, like, rusty and vintage that looks. I mean, who would have thunk that rusty and old would be what is popular? But I love this so much. But it was hung by a sign that said $9.98. And I didn't even question that because, like I said, I got one last year that was wooden, completely half the size, and it was $16.98. So I was like, you know, that seems about right. And then when I was in the parking lot, I was like, geez, my bill was really high. I know I got some expensive and special things, but geez. And this rang up $22.98, you guys. So that's like $13 more than I wanted to spend. I'm not sure yet how I feel about it. I'm gonna call them and have them go and look and make sure that I'm not crazy, but I'm pretty sure the sign said $9.98 that they were all hanging by. So hopefully maybe they'll give me back the difference. Maybe I won't keep it, but I haven't invested in any Christmas decor yet this year. I mean, I haven't pulled all of my stuff out yet, so I don't know what I need, but I'm thinking that if I really love it, then as long as I'm not gonna buy anything else, then I'm fine with the price. But definitely took me by surprise when I looked at my receipt because I didn't expect it to be that much, but that was $22.98. And then I did pick this up for 98 cents. I thought it was cute. I'm just going to use this as a gift topper, and it's a decorative monogram wood, like little gift topper, and then you can use it as an ornament. It's got like twine in the back, and it's an M. And then got these frosted sugar cookies for Jake's Christmas lunch, as well as the winter Oreos. He really is only a double stuffed kid, but they don't have double stuff in the like special like wintry ones. And again, this is for his themed lunch. So I got that. And then I got these Muddy Buddies. I did for Halloween like a monster mix, and I was very surprised, but Jake loved it. And it was like Muddy Buddies and pretzels and M&Ms and like candy eyeballs and stuff. So I thought I would come up with something fun for Christmas. And I saw the cookies and cream one, which again, Jake loves Oreos, so that's like his favorite flavor. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do the Christmas ones with these cookies and cream, which I think will be a nice pleasant twist, and I think he'll really like that. 2 gallons of milk, 1 thing of the Great Value organic apple juice boxes. I needed some half and half for a recipe. This big giant bag of cucumbers. It said it was only $1.98, but I don't know about that. I'm gonna check the price on my receipt. Again, everything seemed like it was super pricey when we were ringing it up. I couldn't believe how fast like the total went up. So I got those. I got some baby carrots. This was only 88 cents. I thought that was a great deal, and I love the Bolt House Farms, so pick that up for snacking, and then I'll also boil these up for dinner. We really liked that double pack of Scott rolls. Like, I still have half a roll, so it lasted us a while, and we had some spills and accidents and holidays, so I feel like this will last us longer than a week, and it's like $2, so I feel like that's such a great deal. I got these spicy nacho Doritos, and then I got these sour cream and onion. I felt like that was a red and green like chip that I could play off of for Jake's school lunch, so I got those. Daryl needed his coffee creamer. I still have some of my peppermint mocha from last week, so I held off and just got his. Got some sour cream, of course. Pepperoni. I have a couple of things I want to do with this this week. Got some cheese. All right, so I'm making Vanessa's Chipotle bacon mac and cheese, and it calls for 32 ounces of freshly grated cheese, but she kind of wanted this the other way around. So it's supposed to be 3 cups of the smoked sharp cheddar and then 1 cup of regular sharp cheddar, but I could not find, this is the only smoked one I can find, and because it's like a non-GMO, like really good cheese, this was $5, and it's only 6 ounces. So I would have needed to buy like 4 of these to equal what she needed for her recipe. So I was like, yo, I am definitely not spending $24 in just smoked cheddar cheese, and it's the only smoked sharp cheddar that they had. So I switched it, and even though this is just shy of a cup, I have some of that Skellig sharp cheddar cheese, that like Kerrygold's kind of one that I picked up from Aldi's. I have some of that left, which should be in like 2 ounces, so that should overcompensate. And I'm gonna switch her recipe around. Not that I wanted to do that, I wanted to cook it just like it should be, but I really wasn't spending $40 in cheese to make this recipe. So this, as it was $6, and then this was $6. So as it was $12 in cheese to try and make her recipe, but that's what that is for. So that's on the menu this week. I got some onions, so I needed some onions, so I got the organic yellow kind. Got a bag of organic potatoes, a thing of diapers for Maya. Just as an FYI, Jake thought these things were fabulous. He ate both of these. I got him 2 last week, and he ate both of them on his week off. This was one of them, the buffalo style chicken and pasta. He loved that. And then I also got him spaghetti and meatballs. He thought that was really good too, but then I saw the beef stroganoff, so I picked this up for him, being that he liked the other ones. I figured he would like that. And then I got him a chicken parm and spaghetti, all trying to stick with like a theme for his school lunch. I picked up baked beans. I'm going to do cowboy beans as a recipe this week as a side. Some SpaghettiOs for Jake's lunch. I needed sage for a recipe and some fresh raspberries. Here's the chipotle chili pepper for Vanessa's mac and cheese. I know I have some sprinkles, but we just happened to be in the aisle where there was some Christmas sprinkles, and they were only $1.88 a piece, so I picked up 2 of them. Again, I haven't really inventoried what I have in my pantry, but we make a lot of Christmas cookies and stuff that require sprinkles, and the elves need sprinkles and stuff, so picked up those for that. Speaking of the elves, okay, so being that it's Monday, my kids are home, so I had to hide this. I had her double wrap it, and then I'm going to wrap it back up right now. But I know Vanessa got one. I think she got the sugar cookie, but Justin here on a subscriber of mine wrote me and said, like, hey, I see these and they're organic cookie kits. So I thought that was really great, especially that it was organic, and it's specifically for the elves. So the elves are going to bring this cookie kit for the kids to have them make it one day. So I thought that was super cute. So thank you, Justin, so much for sending this to me, because he was like, I hope you find it, and I did find it. So I'm really excited. I'm going to wrap it back up so my kiddos don't see what the elves are bringing, and I'm excited about that. I got some more of our Simply 5 Hershey syrup. Got some of Daryl's French vanilla coffee pods. Here's the M&Ms for that Christmas mix, and I'm actually going to go through here and pick out only the red and green ones, because I could not just find red and green mini M&Ms. I'm sure they're out there. I just couldn't find them, and so I'm actually going to pick the red and green ones out of here. So that will be for the Munchie Christmas mix. A watermelon, you guys. They still had watermelon. What? $4. I don't care. I have some Christmas cookie cutters, so I'm going to cut this up for Jake's lunches this week. Some Campari tomatoes. I love that Walmart carries that. My ridiculously expensive eggs. I only got 12 this time because we still have some from last week. Some organic blueberries. A bunch of rollback bread. They had like a huge rack of their rollback bread, and they had blueberry and chocolate chip, 2 of each for only $1.23. I thought that was really, really good. So I'm just going to bag these and freeze them because I love having muffins in the freezer. It's a quick breakfast for either me or the kids. So I thought $1.23 was good. This was $5, but Mason is worth it. This is 2 little keepsake bottles. I just noticed that, so that's super cute. It's a PJ Masks cupcake decorating kit. I mentioned to you guys last week that Mason's birthday is coming up, and this is a little kit that he wanted. I already picked up the dark chocolate fudge cake mix that we're going to use, and then this has 24 coins that you use to put on top of the cupcakes, and then this is the cupcake liners, and then it comes with sprinkles, and then you get to reuse the PJ Masks jar. So I thought that was super cute. That's what he picked out. They had Peppa Pig and Paw Patrol, but that's what he came home with. Got some of my scrubbing bubbles, flushable refills, and now it comes in citrus. So I'm excited about how that is, because the other one smelled like fresh and clean, but I love anything citrusy. So that looks good. Got a big plain loaf of the French bread for just 50 cents. They didn't have the everything kind, but no biggie. I have the everything with a bagel seasoning from Trader Joe's, so I'm just going to use that on this instead. Also another yellow sticker for $1.23. They had 6 of the white sub rolls. I like to do like Philly cheesesteak sandwiches on these, or mini breakfast sandwiches. We do meatball parm, which I think is what I'm actually going to use this for, or chicken parm sandwiches. Like, so many choices, even sausage and pepper. So I love to have these in the freezer. Sometimes I can score them from the DT for just $1, but we just use the ones I've had from the Dollar Tree up, and my freezer is pretty bare on bread. So for an extra 23 cents, I scooped it up. And then speaking of the DT, I grabbed these, and I usually get them from the Dollar Tree, and sometimes I forget to go walk over to Walmart, because sometimes even their plateware, those things are 97 cents and not necessarily $1. Big deal, 3 cents. I mean, if you got them at the Dollar Tree, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's just different choices of prints and styles of treat bags, and you could save a couple of pennies, you know, if you get them, because I think the bag count is the same, which is 20. But I like to have these, if not sometimes to even put like cookies and treats in for bus drivers, for friends, things like that. These could also work as really quick bags for gift cards. Wrap up a gift card in some tissue paper and slide it in here. You could tie it up with some pretty ribbon and put a gift tag on it, and this still be a nice vessel for a gift card. So that was it for, again, my $156 besides my dog food. Still not sure what I'm going to do about that sign, but definitely some special treats here. The holidays always make me spend a little bit more. But now let's get into what's on the meal plan. Okay guys, so here's the meal plan for Monday, November the 26th through Sunday, December 2nd. Holy cow, you guys, we are officially going into December, which is a seriously crazy time for me, so let's do it. I know you got this, girl, because this is like crazy holiday, like bunch of videos a day, shopping, trying to do fun activities with the kids, decorating, packing, long trips, so much going on in the next couple of weeks. It's crazy. So last week I did pick up on clearance that like chicken, those like chicken pieces that were already marinated in salt and pepper and seasoning and garlic and all of that. I have that defrosting, and I'm going to cut that up and do a chicken Caesar salad like wraps tonight. Daryl actually brought home like crazy amounts of ground beef and lettuce because they closed for Thanksgiving. They only close 2 times a year, Five Guys, Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, and they're not allowed to keep a lot of their stuff in-house. So their ground beef, their lettuce, everything has to be fresh cut daily. So he brought home a bunch of stuff. I have crazy amount of burgers and ground beef now in my freezer, and I have like a vat of lettuce. So we're gonna do chicken Caesar salad wraps and try and get rid of some of that lettuce. And I'm gonna do that with pasta salad and some of those chips on the side. And then tomorrow we're gonna do meatloaf, and then I am continuing to make Vanessa and Nicole's recipes from the cookbook so I can say that I've tried them all and I know my favorites. And so I'm making Vanessa's Chipotle bacon mac and cheese. I'm really excited about that. We're gonna do that with some fresh green beans. I know I just kind of had a lot of green beans from Thanksgiving, but I bought a lot of those Air green beans from Trader Joe's, and I want some of them still fresh before I freeze them, so I want to use them here. And then we're also going to go get our tree, you guys. So we get our tree at a Christmas tree lot where they grow their own trees. It's a tree farm, and it's a really awesome experience. I'm going to vlog there, so stay tuned for that. But it is really cool. They send you with like a wagon and a saw and some hot cocoa and send you on your way to pick your own tree. It's a lot of fun, and like that to me always means like Christmas is really close when you get your tree. So I'm super stoked to do that. And then on Wednesday, we're filming 50 Shades of Chicken. I'm not going to tell you what that is, but I will tell you that some of the things that I needed for that recipe I could not find. I'm still on the hunt for. I hope that doesn't postpone me making this, because it's about to get a little hot and heavy. I actually felt like it's been dull for the last couple of months. Not a lot of content, but I guess it's all about the slow build for them. So definitely cool stuff gonna happen in the next episode. And we're gonna do that with some roasted potatoes and some carrots. On Thursday, we have a big appointment in Columbia. That's when Jake sees his endocrinologist, and it's like a 2-hour drive for us. So 2 hours there, plus an hour and a half at the appointment, and then 2 hours back. It's always a big like excursion. So I thought I would do something super easy. I'm gonna do Spanish rice in the Instant Pot because that takes no time at all, and it's more like a set it and forget it. And then we're gonna do chicken tacos with leftover chicken from the night before. I just know that what I'm making there will be leftovers of, and so it'll work out for me to just do chicken tacos, and that won't allow for a lot of cook and prep for me that night. Also, there's a big, a town about 45 minutes from me called Rock Hill, turns into what they call Christmasville for a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the beginning, like the first Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday after Thanksgiving each year. So Thursday is when Santa comes. Last year, I'll pop up a picture right here of Maya last year, but that chick screamed her head off seeing Santa, but I think it's going to be a little bit more fun this year, and I'm hoping that if we hurry back from Columbia, we literally could stop in Rock Hill on the way and hit up seeing Santa and walking around the village, because we have so much fun there. So fingers crossed. If we can't and it's too late, we might take the kids to the movies that night and take them to see the Grinch. Daryl's off, and so because we go away to New York and we don't see him for a lot of the holidays, every single time that he's off from now until Christmas, we will go and do something special as a family so that we can still say that we, you know, enjoyed ourselves the holiday season even though we're not together on Christmas Day. On Friday, we're going to just do pizza and salad. And I'm also going to make a loaf of Vanessa's fresh artisan bread. I'm excited about that. I've never actually made my own fresh loaf of bread before. So I'm excited to try her recipe, although I could not find yeast today. I think that's crazy that Walmart didn't have any yeast, but they had none. Like, they were pretty bare. And I thought going Monday early morning, they would be shocked, and they totally weren't. So I am on the hunt now for the things I still need for 50 Shades of Chicken and the yeast. So I hope the halt in me not being able to find stuff that I needed doesn't stop me from making some of these recipes. On Saturday, I'm going to do biscuits with my homemade stroganoff. I have a cooking recipe for this, a cooking video rather, so I'll link it above and down below, and we'll just have that with leftover salad because I always make like a huge salad and we always have so much left over for the next day. And that is also my kickoff to Vlogmas. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be sharing my mom's Rugler recipe, and that is like a family tradition, and I cannot wait to share it with you guys because it's bomb. So we're going to do that on Saturday, and then Sunday is always our crazy day because it's our shopping day as long as we make it out. Jake does have church, so there's no like cancellation for holidays or anything like that, so we will be going. I will need to either pick up groceries or I will need to go in store. So I'm just going to do my Monte Cristos. It's super easy. This is in the cookbook, but I have a cooking video for that, so I will link it next to the cookbook down below. This way you can check it out either by purchasing the cookbook on Amazon or by just checking out the video, either way. And then French fries and baked beans, and I think I'm going to defrost a little bit of that ground beef since I have a crazy amount of it, and make some cowboy beans because we totally love the cowboy beans, especially if I freeze some and then use it with the thousands of burgers that I now have in my freezer. That baked beans always goes good alongside of that as well. So still so many yummy things on the menu even though we have so much going on. I still have some shopping. You guys are probably going to have an impromptu Aldi's haul on Friday. You have a Dollar Tree haul coming up this week. So still so much stuff going on. Tons of recipes in the description box because I have a meatloaf recipe, the whole playlist for 50 Shades of Chicken if you want to check that out. So much going on, and I really appreciate you guys watching. My dog is barking, so I'm going to go let her in. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up before you leave. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.